Nikos Rentas, mentorsapproach.com. Thank you for visiting us and thank you for all the support we've been having. It's been phenomenal and a motivational booster for us to keep going. I'm going to jump into this email. It's from an actual coach call that I did a while back, and the coach call went extremely well. And we got a response here 3 months later by this person that is just touching up on a few things that have been happening and the progress and what to do next. So, hi Nikos. Your motivational posts have been more and more inspirational since our last coach call, and I wanted to just say massive improvement has been made. If you can recall, my life was falling apart, and with the divorce and my husband blowing me out of the water when he moved in with his new girlfriend, I prevailed. That's good. I am still in shock, and it really bruised my morale, however. Is there a way to deal with these emotions? I know it is over, but my anger is just overwhelming. We talked about this, and we didn't really touch base on him moving in with his girlfriend. It was more in the, happening stage. Now it's official. He's moved on. He didn't even blink. And I mean, everybody's got emotions. He's got emotions. He's doing it out of his insecurities. And it really sucks because you just got hit hard. It was like a punch in the face, slapping the freaking just right across the face, and you're just sitting there and you're going, what the hell? And this is life. And we gotta look at it from a perspective of reality. Your anger right now is that it happened, and I mean, I've been there. This brought back a memory of mine. I was with a girl. It was unbelievable. The whole relationship was great, and then it started deteriorating. I was trying to save it. I thought we were meant to be together, and I thought we'd get through these problems, and all of a sudden, I don't know where she announces she wants to date somebody new, and you're sitting there going, what? After everything I've done? And what ends up happening, not even a couple months, she's moved in with the guy, and you're going, you didn't want to move in with me, yet you went and did this, and why did you just say so, end this stupid thing, so I don't have to deal with this mentality of what's happening. But this is insecure people. This is how people are. The insecurity is just unbelievable. When we talked about what was happening with you, we did pinpoint out those narcissistic traits that your husband had. We did pinpoint the other issues in your life that connected with this, and part of it is that business that we're going to talk about in the rest of the email. But your anger is from the ego, and you're hurt, and the ego is trying to survive and come out on top. And it's really about controlling that ego. A good book is to go get is This Is Now by Tic Tac Han. Great book. I'll list it off for you as well in the reply email. And the reality is, it's letting go and understanding that reality is now. When I get in these situations, I start focusing on me. And this is around the time when I'll reach out to somebody who's wanting to do a startup, and I'll get involved in a startup. And then I will do another startup, and then all of a sudden somebody else will come in my life. I don't focus on finding anybody new. I don't focus on looking at what is out there. I focus on me, and I look at myself and I go, well, I degraded for sure. In every relationship, we degrade a bit because we're trying to accommodate. And then instead of doing what brought that person to us, we fuck up and we start going into this passive behavior that is full of bad habits that start. And reality is we gain weight, we stop dressing up, we start putting makeup on, we stop looking like ourselves. We can now stress and point and give out all these issues, and people don't like that, and especially if they have insecurities, and then they see this. They go from the first 90 days to 150 days. They see this awesome person, and then all of a sudden collapse happens because the other person gets comfortable. And that's where you need to look at it and say, fuck it. I don't need this. Right now, I am young. I am free. I can do what I want. And right now, what I want is my business to succeed. That's it. Forget everything else. You don't have any kids. You don't have any worries. Screw it. And you know what? This guy, he's going to come back. Trust me. The 90 days are where you start seeing what's happening with somebody, and 150 days is where you guarantee those assumptions were right or wrong. And what ends up happening, watch him come back and watch him try to build everything. And at that point, you're going to have to turn around and try to figure out, hey, I'll see an email like this, I know it. What do I do? He's back. he's back. What do I do? And I'll give you that advice right now. Make him work like there's no tomorrow, and maybe he'll be worth it. If not, and you don't want to do that, forget about it. Move on. There's so many people out there that you're going to fall in love with. Carrying on to the email. My business has increased in sales with your suggestions. I managed to optimize a new website with a local SEO specialist, and we're able to land new business. Beautiful. And this is what I talked about on the phone. Go find somebody who's local to you that is going to help you and be there, teach you what he's doing so that you can start doing a lot of the stuff, bring down your costs, and really focus on understanding how you're going to market. I am truly grateful. However, it is not enough to battle through the legals of the divorce. My husband is fighting me for everything, and I am having difficulties keeping it all together. What advice can you give me? Is there any tricks that you can teach me? Any new tricks that you can teach me? There are tricks. There's a lot of stuff. We have to sit down and go through a good coach call again, or whenever get on the mentors program, so we can sit down and analyze more on making more money for you. You started doing this whole work with the SEO. You started growing the business, so you should be seeing this incline. And your incline with SEO, with pay-per-clicks, you can start looking at other avenues. With Mentors Approach, for instance, right now, I'm advertising in different areas based on location, because a lot of my clients come out of my contacts and those areas, and a lot of them are in Toronto, and they are in New York, they are in LA, Boston, and I want to advertise in those areas. And a lot of the people that I'm advertising to don't really, focus on LinkedIn. So I can't focus on LinkedIn. I'll be using Facebook. I'll be using all these other means, and I'm allocating my funds as I increase. So what I would be focused on is streamlining how much money and how much time you're going to spend on this ridiculous situation in your personal life, and then come back to your business and say, hey, here's my business. This is what I need to allocate the funds for, and screw what my husband is trying to do. You are in a good position, and I know many people that delay divorces just so they can get what they need with their personal life, on their career, on their business. And he should respect that, and he should know that he walked out on you. And do the split on the house, split it all up, go through that process. And you're going through a bad time with this guy. The only way to really deal with people and have a win-win is actually go out there and talk to him, treat him like an equal. I mean, you might not deserve it. Treat him like an equal, but you need to negotiate what you deserve. And you negotiate what you deserve, get it done, close it down, and then move forward. And if you lose out, fuck it. Who cares? Who cares? I've been in relationships where I've lost thousands of dollars. And you sit there after and you're like, wow, how did I do that? I mean, it's money. And at the time, it made sense. Some stuff made real good sense. Some stuff, I look at myself and I think back and I'm like, wow, you're a fucking idiot. Why the fuck would you do that? But that's life. And you know what? Would I do it again? Probably not. However, if I rewind back, I'd probably do it again. Why? Without knowing what I know now. Why? Because I was naive. I was stupid, and it just happened that way. Right now, you couldn't have seen this coming. You can't blame yourself. Let go of the anger. Let go of everything that's happening. And look at your ego and say, hey, buddy, listen, calm down. It's all good. We're moving forward in life, and better times are coming. It doesn't matter what people are saying about me. It doesn't matter how they're acting. It doesn't matter my reputation is based on survival of my business, and everything else will grow. You'll meet people again. You'll meet a whole bunch of lovely people, and there's a boyfriend coming. And you know what? If you have to delay the whole divorce thing until you're financially sound with your business, and again that increase is happening, that's where you need to actually focus on. Forget everything else. If he calls, listen, I'm busy right now, I'll call you tomorrow. Doesn't like it, tough luck. If he calls you at 11 o'clock at night, you could be working, you could be not. Might be on a date now because you're free. Technically you're going through the divorce, he's moved in with a girlfriend, you're kind of free. I would go on a date if somebody asked me out. Why not? Would I actively look for it? No. However, yeah, I would go. Everybody's, has their opinion on it. That's my opinion. And basically, go on a date, enjoy. Let him think, what's she doing? Why is she not responding to me? Let him think he's losing control. to the point where he starts communicating to you with you in a way where you're respected. And if you're not getting the respect out of that relationship right now, as it stands in this moment, as in you've broken up, he's moved out, and this relationship is here, that's the reality, then, you know, that's where you proceed and you say, listen, legal is waiting for your phone call. Address it that way. I want to talk. I want to sit down, but let's meet up for a coffee at 3 o'clock. That's when I'm available on Thursday, not Friday, not 11 o'clock at night because you're feeling sorry for yourself, not at 4 in the morning because you're not your therapist, and I don't really want to hear what's going on in your life and how you want to get angry at me because I say no because you want more from me. And this is what I would do. I would highly recommend you get on a coach call so we can hear more of the details. I can walk through scenarios with you of next steps, and then actually we can watch you apply everything, and you can do some callbacks with us while it's happening, so your decisions are actually more solid. Again, thank you for the email. Thanks for all the viewers that are following us and watching us. My name is Nikos Rentas, mentorsapproach.com. If you want a coach call, please visit our website and click on the products tab and book a coach call with Nikos Rentas. Thank you.